Hi everyone. Hello. Hi Shakil. Thank you for the like, Alia. Hello. Hi, welcome to today's live. My name is Coach Shahira from MasterMaths. Today we are going through some word problems on fractions. We will begin in about 4 minutes time. Hello. How are we doing today? All good? Everyone able to see the question on the screen? Is the lighting okay? Hello. Hi, Jazil. Hi. Hello everyone, welcome to today's live. My name is Coach Shahira from MasterMaths. We are going through fractions word problems today. If you would like to get your hands on our worksheet, you can get them via our Telegram channel. The link is in the top right corner at MasterMaths PSLE. If you would like to join us every week, please remember to hit the follow button and be notified whenever we go on live. All right. Hi everyone. For those of you who just joined, welcome. My name is Coach Shahira. Please try this question on the screen. We'll begin in about 3 minutes time, 2 to 3 minutes time. We are going through 4 questions today. All right. Some of the questions are slightly longer, hence we are doing a little bit less today. How are we feeling today? Everybody doing okay? Hi. How are we feeling about our Chinese New Year holidays? Thank you, Jaden. Very nice of you again. Hi, Arash. Welcome. Excited. Delisha is feeling excited. Delisha, is that your name? CNY holidays on Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, we have a long break, right? We have Friday half day, Saturday no school, Sunday no school, Monday also no school, right? We would use a calculator for questions 3 and 4 that appear in paper 2, okay? All right. Welcome, everyone. Good day. Let me switch things up a little bit. Hang on a second. Okay, perfect. All right. Hi, Sanas. Okay, let's go through this question. Before that, can I just take a second to say hi to everybody? My name is Coach Shahira, and we are going through some fractions word problems today. The questions that we will be seeing appeared in many years ago PSLE paper, 2013 and 2014 mostly. If you would like to get your hands on our worksheet, you can get them via our Telegram channel at MasterMaths PSLE, okay? This session is indeed recorded. You can go on to look for our recorded videos for the past lives on YouTube at MasterMathsTV. It's right at the bottom here, okay? You can rewatch our live on YouTube at MasterMathsTV. Okay. Hi, Iris. All right, let's go through question number 1. I hope all of you are feeling pumped tonight. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate your time. Let's go through the first question. How many of you have gotten an answer for this first question? If you have, can you help me type it into the chat just to have a sense, just for me to have a sense of what your solutions are? What do we have here? Okay. All right. I see your answer there. Okay. Wow, quite a number of you have gotten the same answer, but not necessarily correct. Okay, let's go through this question, all right? The question is telling us that she cooked an equal amount of white rice and brown rice. So this is something that's important for us to take note. I think I will use a lighter color here. Okay, this is great. Equal amount of white rice and brown rice is cooked. After cooking, she had 3/4 of the white rice and 3/8 of the brown rice left. Now, if she had 3/4 of the white rice left, she would then be using only what fraction of the white rice that was cooked? Did we manage to get this? Right, cooked will be 1/4 of the white rice, okay? And then for the brown rice, since she had 3/8 left, she would have to cook 5/8 of it. Agree? So far, so good? Okay. Now, this question tells us that the amount that was cooked is the same. She cooked an equal amount of white rice and brown rice. Therefore, we have to make the fractions, something about the fractions here, the same. So what do you think we need to do to these two fractions? What should we make the same? Okay, some of you have typed it in the chat. For those of you who just joined, welcome. My name is Coach Shahira. We are going through some fractions word problems today. The first question is on equal concept, okay? So, some of you have mentioned that we need to make the denominators the same since it's equal amount of white rice and brown rice cooked. But that is not right. We cannot make the denominators the same because the total brown rice and total white rice is not equal, okay? So we cannot make the denominators the same. Instead, we should make the numerators the same. Let me write it down for you at the top here. We are equating the numerators instead. I will show you using one method and then I will re-explain using a second method for those of you who may not get it, okay? Alright. Okay, so some of you don't get it. Let me explain. Because she cooked the same amount of white rice and brown rice, everybody agree here? Cooked an equal amount of white rice and brown rice. Therefore, I am going to use the simplest method for all of you to see, okay? A model method. Alright, I'm going to draw out the model for you. The amount of white rice and brown rice cooked. We have 5 units for brown rice. And we have 1/4 for white rice. Okay, let me change this to a blue color, okay? So, what I'm doing here is, I am drawing out the model for the amount of brown rice cooked and the amount of white rice cooked. Here we have 5 out of 8. Let me write it down for you guys. This is 5 out of 8 cooked. And this will be 1/4. But they have to be equal. So if this is 1/4, let me draw out a bigger scale for you guys. If this is 1/4, then I need another 3 more parts. 1, 2, and 3 to show the 4 out of 4. Okay? Give me a second. Let me draw it all out for you guys so that you can see. Okay. So far can follow, yeah? What I have drawn here, one more time, 5/8 of the brown rice is cooked and 1/4 of the white rice is cooked. Let me change this to a different color. Okay. Therefore, I will have this fraction of all the rice in my model. Okay? Everybody able to see? Okay. Alright. So far okay, everybody? So, 5/8 of the brown rice cooked, 1/4 of the white rice cooked. So, balance is 3/8 left for the brown rice, and balance here is 3/4 of the white rice left. Okay? Do we understand this model? I'm going to zoom it in for you guys. Do we understand this model? So the amount cooked here is 5 parts out of 8. And this is equal to 1/4 of the white rice. Okay? I see a lot of questions here. Don't worry. Hang on a second, okay? Hang on a second. I will explain all of your questions in a minute. Alright. So again, what I'm drawing here is brown rice, 5 out of 8 cooked. I am adding 3 more parts because in total I got 8. This part can follow. I am adding 3 more parts because in total I have 8. Okay? And then for the white rice, 1/4 is cooked, so I have another 3/4 left. Alright? And the reason why I am drawing my 1/4 this big is because it has to be equal amount of rice cooked. Okay, so let me write it down at the side here. We have equal white and brown rice cooked. Alright, so this is what we see in our model. Okay? Can follow so far? Alright. All good. Okay, I see a lot more questions in Instagram, or not in Instagram, in TikTok, which I am going to explain in a second, okay? These are all not related to the question here, so let's continue. Once more, 5/8 of brown rice cooked, therefore 3/8 left. 1/4 of white rice cooked, therefore 3/4 left. I need to have equal white rice and brown rice cooked, hence I am drawing these 5 parts of brown rice to be equal to 1 big part for white rice. Okay? Can? Alright, then from here I have to cut everything up into 5 parts. So I cut everything up into 5 parts, and in total I will have 28 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so total cooked would be 10/28 to give us 5/14. Answer is number 2. Okay? Can? Okay so far? So the question is telling us to make the white rice and brown rice that is cooked to be equal. Okay, we have to make the parts that are cooked to be equal. Therefore, this is how I have drawn the model. Alright, so 3 parts of brown rice not cooked and 3/4 of white rice, which if we break up the parts into the same as the brown rice, I will have in total 5, 10, 15 parts not cooked. Okay? Clear so far? I am showing you model method as method 1. Hang on a minute, everybody. I see a lot of you very, very confused. Hang on a second, okay? Why must cut into 5 and not 4? Because 3/8 of the brown rice is left, so cooked is 5/8. So I have 5 parts here, this must equal to the 1/4 that is cooked. Okay? That's why it's 5 parts, not 4. We see 5 parts that is cooked. Alright? The 4 for white rice is this big part here. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the 4 parts of white rice. Okay? I am showing you another method, method 2. Okay? For our friends on Instagram, do you hear a very loud background noise? Because there's actually no background noise here. So if you do, please let me know, okay? Alright. Okay, for those in P5, this appears in P5 also, okay? And yes, I will show you another method, don't worry. I will show you another method. Method 2 now, everybody ready? Okay, give me a second. We will get our colleague to help us figure out why there is a loud background noise for Instagram. Okay, so the rest of you just hang on. You can port over to TikTok, alright? If you hear a loud background noise, you can port over to TikTok. And please don't scare me. There's nobody here to make loud noises. So please port over to TikTok, okay? Alright guys, let me show you method number 2. Okay, method 2. Yes, this will take a lot of time, so I'm showing you method 2, yeah? I see a lot of you very, very confused today. Let me just add, Let me just repeat this and show it to you. Okay, I'm going to show you method 2. This is on equating numerators. Give me 1 second. Okay, method 1 is already here, yeah? I'm showing you method 2. A lot of you very sad and confused because you think that I'm not reading your question. I am. I will show you. Don't worry, okay? Method 2 here. Okay, method 2. Again, we need to make sure that amount of rice is cooked equally. Cooked equal amounts. Okay, so this is what I am ensuring. So 5/8 of the brown rice must equal to 1/4 of the white rice. So what I'm doing here is I am equating the numerators because these represent the amounts cooked. So this is the same as 5/8 of the brown rice, which is 5/20 of the white rice. What I'm doing is multiplying by 4 throughout. Not 4, 5. Thank you. Okay? Our friends on Instagram, I hope this is clearer. Is the sound okay now? Hello, Paraf. Okay. So why change the numerator, not the denominator? I'm explaining now, yeah? The denominator represents the total. The numerator represents the amount cooked. Only the amount cooked must be equal, okay? Only the amount cooked must be equal. Alright, so with that, I know that my cooked over total would be 5 plus 5/8 plus 20, which will give us 10/28, which will therefore give us 5/14. Okay? Alright, everyone? Clearer now? I'm explaining to you the most important thing in this question. I'm writing it in pink at the side, okay? We make numerators the same because the numerators represent cooked, not the total. Okay? We cannot make denominators the same because the denominators represent the total. Understand? Everybody happier now? Clearer now? So the answer is 5/14. Clear? Can follow? Great. Fantastic. Okay, once more, yeah. We cannot make denom the same because denom represents total. Okay, total is not equal. Only cooked is equal. Okay, only cooked is equal. Yes, I can zoom into the screen behind me. Here it is. Okay, I hope this is better. Okay, so clear that your house become clear. Okay, what if it's an open-ended question and we forget to simplify our answer? Will we still get marks? Of course, you will still get your marks, but we will still get marks, but without our simplified answer, we will probably get half a mark deducted. Okay? If, let's say, this is a 3-mark question, then you will only get 2.5 marks. Alright? Okay, if draw model get marked too, usually models are not marked. It is your final answer that is marked. Models are drawn to help us visualize the question better, but usually models are not marked unless the question specifically asks you to draw a model. Alright, I hope I have answered your question. Okay, anything else? So far so good. Okay, for those of you who just joined, welcome. My name is Coach Shahira from MasterMaths. We are going through fractions word problems today on, again, fractions, specifically equating numerators and part whole concept, okay? We will go through equating numerators, remainder concept, part whole concept today. Alright, if you would like to get your hands on our worksheet, let me zoom it out for you. You can head on to our Telegram channel at MasterMaths PSLE, or if you would like to watch our previous live that has been recorded already, we have so far gone through fractions basics, percentage basics, and decimals basics. If you would like to get your hands on those recorded sessions, you can head on to our YouTube channel at MasterMathsTV, okay? Great. Alright, I will not be covering indices because indices is a secondary topic. It will be covered usually on our secondary live lessons, which happens on Wednesdays, which is tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Okay? Alright, great. Any other questions? If not, I'll move on. Okay, I see some questions now. What if it is an improper fraction for open-ended, but they never ask to change to mixed number? Usually, guys, in fractions, it is a hidden rule that all our answers must be simplified and all our answers must be in mixed number form, okay? It's like a hidden rule we have to convert. Alright, sometimes they may close one eye and give you the full marks, but I'm not so sure how the PSLE marking may be like for that particular year. If they are a little bit particular, then half a mark may be deducted if it's an open-ended 3, 4, or 5 mark question. Okay? Alright. I see another question here. What if you draw the model not correctly and then you never answer the question properly? Then in that case, you will not get the full marks. Alright? Once again, usually models are not marked in exams. It is your final answers and your equations that are marked. So models are drawn to help us visualize the questions clearer and to help us come up with our equations. Okay? Alright, let's see. There's a lot of questions coming in. Alright. The solutions will be posted, so not to worry. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Alright. For those of you who just joined, once again, welcome. My name is Coach Shahira from MasterMaths. We are going through some fractions word problems. They will cover 3 main concepts, which is equating numerators, remainder concept, as well as part whole concept. These 3 concepts today, okay? If you would like to get your hands on our worksheet, they can be found on our Telegram channel at the top right corner at MasterMaths PSLE. If you just go onto Instagram and search for MasterMaths PSLE, it should appear. If you would like to watch our previously recorded sessions, you can head on to our YouTube channel at MasterMathsTV, okay? For those of you who are here and you have already understood question 1, can you help me spam the like button, please? Thank you very much. All right. We have not gotten to N-level life yet, but sometimes our secondary life will cover some basic Sec 1, Sec 2 concepts, which our N-level students can also join in for, okay? Open MasterMaths Skyscraper in Malaysia. Irfan, if you're watching, someone is asking you to open in Malaysia. Okay. Let's continue to question number 2. All right. How to like? You can double tap to like. Thank you for your support. Please also share this live with your friends so that they can learn with us, okay? Now, question number 2. Let's take a look. Ready? Okay. Let's see question 2. A shop had a number of computers for sale. After selling 32 of them in the morning and 5/8 of the remainder in the afternoon, it was left with 1/4 of the computers. How many computers were sold altogether? So in this question, we see a very, very common key phrase, which is of the remainder. So how do we solve this question? Okay, everybody try now. Try now. What do you think is the correct answer? We will do more of these kinds of lessons. Yes, we actually have a live lesson every Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m. So if you would like to have more of this, you can join us next week as well. Okay? All right. So this question has a key phrase of the remainder. So how are we supposed to solve it when we see of the remainder? Someone on TikTok, on Instagram, has already typed in the method to solve for this question. Do you know the method to solve for this question? Yes, we do have secondary live stream. It is usually on Wednesdays at 7:30, so you can join in at the same time, same place tomorrow. This secondary live stream will be with Coach Irfan. Okay? All right. Some of you have typed it in. Model method. Yes, you can use model method, but personally, I don't want to use model method because as you have seen in question 1, it's so long and so tedious. And some of you, while I was drawing already, start crying already because you don't like models. So instead, I am going to use branching method for question 2. Okay? So the person who typed in branching method, you are right. Well done. All right, everybody try this question. If you want to go toilet, you don't have to ask me. You are at home, I cannot stop you. Okay. So, for this question, let me type, maybe write down at the side here. When we see key phrase of the remainder, we would want to think of the branching method. Okay, this is of course not the only way. This is just one way. The other way is the model method. You can use that as well, okay? All right. This is MCQ, yes, correct. Question 14, 2 marks. In paper 1, question 14. So, cannot use calculator, okay, guys? All right. How to get the paper? You can go on to MasterMaths PSLE, search for MasterMaths PSLE. It will be all the way at the the latest message. Okay? You should not be getting a June copy or something like that. It would be MasterMaths PSLE, alright? Alright. Roll the dice to get the answer. 25% chance correct. Please don't do that in the exam, okay? Alright, I am not going to use the model method. I hope using the branching method, you guys are able to see it very clearly, okay? I'm going to go through this in just a second. Why is fractions always so hard? I'm here to help you make it less hard. I hope I am helping. Fractions, most usually, they come in, in 3 different concepts. Fractions are usually in 3 different concepts. First one, we did it just now, equating numerators. They give you some items and they tell you part of those items are equal. Because they have equal parts, not equal wholes, you make the parts, which is the numerators, the same. That's concept number one, equating numerators. Okay? Concept number two is remainder concept. When they tell you a story and then they give you a fraction of the remainder, a fraction of the rest, things like that. So that is the remainder concept, and usually for remainder concept, it is very clear if you were to draw a branch. Okay, a branching method would help you to solve the remainder concept. And then the third kind is a part-whole concept. They tell you a total, they have a total number of items. They won't necessarily tell you the value, but they have some items and then they start to distribute, give away, keep some, give to this person, give to that person, and then they compare things. Okay, so that's part-whole concept. All right. Okay. All right. Alright, so let me show you the branching method, okay, for those of you who are interested. For those of you who are new, welcome. I see that our values are on, our numbers are going up. Welcome, my name is Coach Shahira. We are going through fractions word problems. This is best for P5s and P6 pupils. But if you are not, if you have graduated or if you have children who are taking PSLE very soon, you may want to join us and solve questions together as well, okay? Alright, so let me show you the branching method. In the meantime, I will get someone to help us post our Telegram link on the channel on TikTok so that you are able to view it. Okay? Maybe I will get our Farrer Park admin manager to help us post the Telegram channel on TikTok. I see that some of you are not able to view it. So we will send you a link on TikTok, okay? Give us a second. All right, so let me share with you the branching method. Very simple. We have a total. That is our total computers for sale. Then you sell 32 in the morning. Okay, morning 32. After you sell 32, you have a remainder. This remainder, we don't know how many. This is only the first layer. Okay? So far, can follow? This is all I have done for my branch. Nothing fancy, nothing too difficult. I just follow the question. The question says I have a total. And then in the morning, I have 32. And then I have a remainder. From this remainder, I am going to sell another 5/8 in the afternoon. In the afternoon, I'm selling 5/8 of the remainder. And then I have some left. Now, whatever that is left here, will be 3/8. You cannot write 1/4 yet because this is of the remainder. So in total, they must give you 1 whole. Hence, I will write down 3/8. Okay? I can zoom in for you. Hang on a second. Okay. Okay? So far, so good. Okay, make them all the same denominator. Right now, we have 2 fractions. They are already of the same denominator because they come from the remainder. Okay? I cannot make the 8 and the 4 same denominator. I will explain to you in a second. So here, we have left, which is 3/8 of the remainder. If you understand this, I'm going to move on. Okay? Left is 3/8 of the remainder. But this is also equal to 1/4 of the total. Everybody agree? Because we have left with 1/4 of the computers. So I have 1/4 of the total left, which is the same as 3/8 of the remainder. Clear so far? Okay? Alright. So from here, we will continue to make the numerators the same again because this is left, this is also left. Okay? So, 3/8 of the remainder is equals to 3/12 of the total. What I have done is times 3 times 3. Because the amount that is left is equal. Okay, let me explain to you what all these numbers represent. This is left, this is remainder, this is left, this is total. Can follow? Okay? Alright. Able to see so far? Okay. Alright, fantastic. Usually this appears in more standard papers, not so much foundation, but you can also listen in to see how we solve certain questions, okay? Alright, so once we have this, we know that the total must be 12 units. The remainder must be 8 units. And therefore, morning must be 12U minus 8U to give you 4 units. Okay? Do we understand this more branching method now? Hello? Do you understand this branching method now? So far, so good. We usually end around 8:30. I try my best, okay? I really try my best. Okay. All right. So let's continue. Okay. Let's continue, okay? I see some very funny comments on TikTok. Let's continue. So I have a total of 12 units because after making the numerators the same, which is the amount left, I have 12 units in my total. The remainder is of course my 8 units. Therefore, in the morning, I must have sold 4 units. So I know that 4 units is 32. 1 unit will be 8. The total sold would be 4 units plus 5 units, which is 9 units, which is 9 times 8, which is 72. Okay? So the final answer is 72. Option number 3. Clear? Alright. For those of you who are already in your 20s, 30s, 50s, I see some of you here. Hi, welcome. Thank you for gracing our channel on TikTok and Instagram. Thank you for joining us. I hope we can all learn together. Like they always say in Chinese, 活到老学到老, right? Okay, so thank you for joining us. I'm going to explain this one more time, okay? For our dear P6 and P5 students, I will share with you this question one more time. Let's go through this once more, okay? Now, step 1, the question says 5/8 of the remainder. Immediately when you see of the remainder, you should think of 2 things. You should think of 2 things, either branching or model method, these 2, okay? Either branching or model method. Alright? And then you can start with a total. To branch it out, you just follow the flow of the question. The question says, in the morning, I sell 32. Then I will have a remainder, right? And from this remainder, I sell another 5/8 in the afternoon. So what I'm left with must be 3/8 of the remainder. What I'm left with is 3/8 of the remainder. So in my remainder, I got 3 parts that's left. These 3 parts is the same as 1/4 of the total. Okay? So if 1/4 of the total is 3 parts, the entire total must be 12 parts. Because 3 parts is 1/4, another 3 parts is 2/4, another 3 parts is 3/4, another 3 parts is 4/4, which in total will give us 12 parts. So in my total, I have 12 parts or 12 units. The remainder already take up 8 units, split into 5 units in the afternoon and 3 units left. So that leaves us with, in the morning, selling 12 minus 8 to give us 4. So in the morning, we sell 4 units, which is 32. So 1 unit is 8. And the total sold is the morning plus the afternoon, which is 4 plus 5 to give us 9 units. Hence, 9 units is 9 times 8 to give us 72. Okay? All great. All right. Thank you so much for sharing the live. For those of you who are sharing. Alright, I'm going to answer some questions. This is MCQ, yes. Okay, I'm going to answer some questions. If we don't use branching, like I mentioned, we can use model method, okay? You don't get the 1/4 part, let me explain. I am going to draw it out for you, the model method. Very simple. I have 3 parts left in my remainder. Okay, 3/8 of the remainder is left. That's why I got 3 parts. 3/8 left. This 5/8, let me bring it out to you in green. This is sold in the afternoon. Okay? 5/8 is sold in the afternoon. This part okay, Because this 3/8 left is 1/4 of the total, so my total must look like this. 1/4. This is my total, 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4. Okay? That's why in each of these, I cut, and cut into 3 parts each. And that is how I have this portion here to be sold in the morning. Hence, 4 units is sold in the morning. Okay, this is what I'm doing. Clear? So this is how we draw the model. Yes, we can use model. Yes, I already answered this question. Yes. Thanks for saying I'm very smart. I'm really just going through these questions here with you, okay? Alright, so far can follow? So if you don't understand the branching, there's no point I keep explaining branching over and over. No worries, we can go through model method 2 ways, okay? Alright, if you understand so far, can you help me spam the like button, please? Thank you very, very much. I will take a moment to sip some water. In the meantime, for those of you who already have the worksheet, please go on to look at the next question, okay? We do teach algebra soon, but not so soon, okay? Not yet at least. We will go through some algebra questions. Don't worry, we will, but maybe in the coming months, alright? Okay. Yeah, we can get a worksheet from our Telegram channel. For those of you who just joined, welcome. We are going through some fractions word problems involving 3 concepts, model method, not model method, what am I saying? The 3 concepts are part whole concept, remainder concept, and equating numerators concept. Okay? You can find our worksheet on our Telegram channel at MasterMaths PSLE, or you can watch the past recorded lives on MasterMathsTV at YouTube. Okay? This is for P5 and P6, usually for P5, P6. Okay? Alright, in the meantime, can you help me spam the like button? I'll just sip a quick bit of water and then we will move on, okay? Oh no. Okay, let's move on. 1 second. Okay, great. Okay. No dy dx for this level, that's not primary level. Okay, let's go on. Alright, question number 3. Thank you so much for all your likes. Let's continue to question 3, okay? Okay. Question 3. Question 3 is very interesting. Seems very difficult. When I first saw this question, I was thinking, will students understand? Then when I was solving, I realized, oh, actually it's quite easy. So let's go through this question, okay? We have 3 people, Rudy, Sam, and Ted. They have 160 stickers, 62 stickers altogether. Okay? Then Rudy gave 3/10 of his stickers to Sam and 1/4 of his stickers to Ted. After that, all 3 boys had the same number of stickers. Who had more stickers at first, Sam or Ted, and how many more? What do you think is the solution to this question? What do we think? Alright. Okay, well, I see our numbers growing once again. For those of you who just joined, welcome. My name is Coach Shahira from MasterMaths. We are going through some fractions word problems. You can get your hands on our worksheet via our Telegram channel. We also share some free things on there as well. So don't forget to follow us on our socials, on TikTok, Instagram, as well as follow our Telegram channel. Join our Telegram channel for free worksheets like this, okay? All right, so let's take a look at this question. I hope that this is zoomed in enough for you. I'm going to go through some key phrases here, okay? Then once you see this key phrase, right, it will become a little bit simpler to understand, okay? So first of all, Rudy gave 3 out of 10 of his stickers to Sam and 1/4 of his stickers to Ted. Now, do we know what is the most important keyword when we see fractions question? What is the most important keyword when we see fractions? Anybody knows? It's a very small keyword. Yes, very good. You are right. Indeed, the word is off. Somebody on TikTok mentioned it's off. Fantastic, you are right. The keyword is indeed off. After the word of, that represents our denominator. So I'm going to write it at the top here. Denom comes after the word of. Okay, so after the word of, our denominator is his stickers, which in this case is Rudy's stickers. Okay, and then in the second of, we again see his stickers, which means Rudy's stickers again. Okay? After the word of is his stickers, his stickers. So far, so good? Okay? Because after the word of, they mean the same thing. His stickers and his stickers is the same. Therefore, we can make denominator the same. After the word of, refer to his stickers for both fractions. Therefore, we make denom the same. Okay, because they refer to the same thing. So far, can follow? All okay? So we make the denominator the same, the 10 and the 4. Alright, so step 1, 3 over 10 is now the same as out of 20 times 2. 3 times 2 is 6. And then 1 over 4 out of 20 is 5. Okay? So this is given away. Can follow? All of us can understand? Very good. Okay. So after the word of is his stickers for both of the fractions. Because they refer to the same thing, we make the denominators the same, yeah? So in this case, Rudy have this amount left. Let me write down. These are all given. So Rudy left would be 1 whole minus 6 over 20 minus 5 over 20 to give us 9 over 20. Okay? Why I'm looking for left? Because the question says the amount they have at the end is the same. Okay? It's the same. Can follow so far? Alright. Okay, now we cannot take 1/6² and minus this fraction because this is a proportion of Rudy's stickers, which is a proportion of 1/6². Okay, it's just one part of 1/6². So we cannot minus because 1/6² represents the value, this represents proportion. Okay. So now I know Rudy left is 9 over 20. So using 9 units here, each of them left would also be 9 over 20. Okay? So let me write down. Left, we have Rudy, we have Sam, we have Ted. It's 9 units, 9 units, 9 units. The total equals 1/6². Can follow? Because equal left, so 9, 9, 9, and each is 1/6². Not each is 1/6², sorry. Total is 1/6². Okay? Okay? We will do something about the 162. We will do it, just not yet. Okay? So one person mentioned 162 divided by 3 can, because each is equal. So divide by 3, we get Rudy left, Sam left, and Ted left. Can. But I will not do that. I will show you what to do later on. So from here, we have 162, which is 999. And then we want to know each at first. Rudy gave Sam, this is for Sam, 6 units, and this is for Ted, 5 units. So Sam from Rudy is 6 units. So at first would be 3 units. Ted also same thing. From Rudy is 5 units. So at first is 4 units. Okay? Can follow? Do we understand so far? Why? Because this amount is given. 1 is to Sam, 1 is to Ted. So 6 units is given to Sam, 5 units is given to Ted. This is all from Rudy. If all of them have 9 units in the end, then at first Sam has 3, at first Ted has 4. So straight away we know Ted has more. Okay? Because it's 4 units. So if this is 4 units at first, 3 units for Sam at first, the difference is only 1 unit. So we can look for 1 unit. Here we know that 162 is 9u plus 9u plus 9u, which is 27 units. So 27 units is 162. 1 unit will be 162 divided 27 should give you 6. So the difference between Sam and Ted, 4u minus 3u, is also 1u, which is 6. Okay? So the final answer is 6. Clear so far? Rudy, a lot of stickers. Yeah, he likes to collect stickers maybe. Alright, this all appeared in actual PSLE, by the way. It's not converted or changed. Yeah? This is from 2016. Paper 2, question 10. 4 marks. Paper 2, question 10, 4 marks. Okay? Do we understand so far? Everybody clear? Okay, I'm sorry if you cannot see. Let me move it for you, okay? And let me get out of frame. You don't want to see my face. You want to see the screen, right? Okay. Got it. Can use Pythagoras theorem for this question. Why do we want to use Pythagoras theorem? Pythagoras theorem, isn't it for triangles? Do you think this involves triangles? No triangles? No need Pythagoras theorem, okay? I think you are just trolling me at this point. Integrals, really? Do we really need to use it? Please don't troll me, thank you. Okay, anyway. Let me explain this once more. Yeah? Based on my question, the keyword is the word of. After the word of for each of the fractions, we need to determine whether our denominator is whichever person, okay? So Rudy's sticker, he gave 3/10 of it to Sam and 1/4 of it to Ted. So straight away we know that after the word of, they represent the same thing, which is his stickers. So we can make the denominators the same. Because they represent the same thing, we make denominators the same. If they represent different thing, we cannot make them the same. Okay? So since they represent the same thing, then we make them the same. So after we make them the same, he gave 6/20 to Sam, 5/20 to Ted. He will have 9/20 left. And because each of them have the same number left, so each will get 9 units, 9 units, 9 units. Okay? From the numerators here, 9 units. Clear? So each is 999. One person, from Sam, he has 6 units given, and to Ted, he has 5 units given. So from here, we can find their at first, and therefore their difference. And then we have solved the question. Okay? Alright. Okay, we have the last 5 minutes. I'm going to share with you the last question. Stay with me for a short while. The last question is very interesting. Okay, so let's go through. The last question, part B, is interesting. Alright. Okay, if you have enjoyed the live so far or you have learned something, I hope you did, Please help me spam the like button. We are going to move on to the last question for today, number 4, in a quick second, okay? For those of you who have been here and you're not even in P5 and P6, thank you for your support. I really appreciate you staying with us on a Tuesday night. Thank you very much. I hope that we have all learned something together so far. Okay, once again, I'm Coach Shahira from MasterMaths. We are going through question number 4 next, okay? There is the link to to Telegram. Here it is. MasterMaths PSLE. Just go and search for MasterMaths PSLE. Okay, MasterMaths PSLE on our Telegram channel. You can rewatch the live on our YouTube channel at MasterMathsTV. Alright? Okay, you are 28 and throw back to teacher already. Okay, that's pretty much what everybody else has also, right? Okay, let's move on. This is good because your WA1 is fractions. Perfect. I hope you remember all the things that we have gone through. Okay, question 14 next. Alright, let me drink a little bit more water and then we'll go on to question 14. Part B is so interesting. Okay. Okay, question number 4. Question number 4 appeared in 2016 paper 2, question 14, which is a 4-mark question. Let's take a look. Suyin baked some pies. She gave 1/5 of them to her relatives, 30 of them to her friends. She was left with 2/3 of the pies. Okay, this seems hard, but if you remember what I just went through in question 3, you should be able to solve this question. Okay, my name is Coach Shahira. We are going to go through question 14, okay? I will continue with all of the questions that's a little bit unrelated at the end, alright? I hope you're able to see the questions now. Okay. I will make the questions a little bit bigger in the next live, okay? Thank you for all your feedback. I will take it in and improve the next live, okay? Alright, so for this question, do we remember the most important keyword in fractions? Do you remember the most important keyword in fractions? What is the most important keyword in fractions? Can use model to solve. Possible, but I will not need to. Okay, fantastic. More of you remember. Very good. I really appreciate that. Indeed, the keyword is of. So the first fraction says of them. The second fraction says of the pies. Let's pause for a moment. What does them refer to? What does the word them refer to? The word them refers to the pies. So actually, they use different English words, but they represent the same thing. Of the pies, of the pies. They are the same. We realize that the keyword represents the same denominator, which is the pies. Therefore, we make the denominators the same, okay? Because the keywords of after that represents the same thing, so we make the denominators the same. Okay, so in this case, we will make 1/5 and 2/3 the same. So 1 out of 5 is equals to over 15 times 3, and 2/3 is equals to over 15. We have 2 times 5. Okay? So far can follow? Alright, so let me share with you what this is going on, okay? What is going on in the question? So I have a total, then I gave away to relatives, I have 1/5, and then to friends, another 30, and then I have left is 2/3, which is the same as 3/15, which is the same as 10/15. Now, do you know what to do? Now, do you know what to do? Yes? No? Now you know what to do? We have gave 30, right? So we can find the fraction here. this will be, let me remove all this case since it's inside also. So this will be 1 minus 3 over 15 minus 10 over 15 to give us 2 over 15. Okay? 2 over 15. Can follow? Alright. So far so good? Okay. So we have 2 over 15 that was given away. Okay, let me make this a little bit smaller so you can see the entire question as we go. Alright. So 2 over 15 of the pies is 30. So in part A, 2 over 15 of the total is 30. Left would be 10 over 15 of the total, which is 30 times 5 to give us 150. That's it. Part A done. Okay, again, part A, we are looking at part whole concept here. We have a total, a whole, and it's broken down into parts. So we just have to find the fraction of this part and relate it to whatever that's left so that we can find the value that is left. Okay, so here in part A, I have 150. Okay, so far can follow? All right. Yes, we make the denominators the same. We can do that because the denominators, after the keyword of, right, this represents the denominators. They represent the same thing. So yes, we make denominators the same. Okay, so far so good. Shall we move on now? All right. And now we have 150 pies. So the number of pies that is packed in boxes is 150. So what's going on is I have 150 left. I pack this into 18 boxes. Each of these boxes, right, either have 6 or 12. Each of these boxes either has 6 or 12 pies. Okay? Each of these boxes either has 6 or 12 pies. The question is asking us in part B, how many boxes contain 6 pies? I'm going to put a star here. Okay, and let me share with you my thought process when I went through this question. It appeared in 2016 paper 2. So this question is very interesting because we have a total 150 pies that's left and we have another total 18 boxes. Okay, and then out of these 18 boxes, some is 12, some is 6. 12 pies, 6 pies, 12 pies, 6 pies. I don't know how many. And then they ask us how many has 6 pies. How many boxes have 6 pies? Okay, so for a lot of students, they will turn into what we call trial and error, guess and check. So we can use guess and check. A lot of students will use guess and check. Okay, if I got 6 boxes that contain 6 pies, the rest contain 12. How many will I get? And then slowly change the numbers. Okay, you can use guess and check. You can, but this is not what we are doing. Okay, you can also use, if there is guess and check, of course you can use assumption, also can. So my thought process was, is it we need to use assumption for question part B? Then I realized the numbers are so nice that you don't need to use assumption method at all. Okay, so let me share with you the most interesting question of the day, part B here. Alright, I have in total 150 pies. Okay, and then I have 6 pies and 12 pies per box. So let me write down. One box is either 6 or 12 pies. Okay, and in total I have 18 boxes. Now because the numbers are so nice, only because the numbers are so nice, 6 and 12, this is what I'm doing, okay? Step 1, I will take 150 divided by 6. 150 divided by 6 gives us 25 boxes of 6. Okay, 150 divided by 6 gives us 25 boxes of 6. But I cannot have 25 boxes. I want 18 boxes. So I need to throw away 7 boxes. Not 7. 25 minus, indeed 7. 25 minus 18, 7 boxes. Okay, to remove 7 boxes of 6. Okay? I need to remove 7 boxes of 6 pies. So far can follow? Why 7? Let me rewrite. 25 minus 18 equals 7. Exceeded 7 already. Okay, I exceeded the 18 boxes by 7 boxes. So I need to throw this away. So all I gotta do is merge these 7 boxes. This will merge with another 7 boxes to give us 7 boxes of 12. Okay, so we will merge with boxes of 6 to give 7 boxes of 12. I am explaining using words here so that if you miss it out, you can read it. Okay, one more time. I need 18 boxes. If I divide by 6 nicely, then I will have 25 boxes. I don't want 25 boxes. I only can have 18 boxes. So I need to throw away 7. I cannot throw away the pies. I just take out all the pies in that 7 boxes of 6. I merge it with boxes of 6, another 7 to become boxes of 12. So now I got 7 boxes of 12. So that leaves us with 18 minus 7 to give us 11 boxes of 6. So my answer will be 11. Okay. So you do not need to use guess and check. You only need 3 steps. Divide by 6, minus, and then merge. After merging, you get 11 boxes of 6. Can follow? Everybody understand? Okay, so no need to do guess and check. No need to do assumption. We can just use normal division, merging, some subtraction here to give us 11 boxes of 6. Okay? Alright, for those of you who are questioning why we are doing this on TikTok and not on Zoom, it's because this is open to the public, so anybody can join. But if it's Zoom, then we have a capacity. And we have to share the link with people. And if we don't know these people, they will not get the link. Yeah, so we are making it public for free for anybody to join, hence we are doing it on TikTok, okay? Alright, do we understand so far? I hope you can follow. If you have understood and you are clear with what's going on, can you help me spam the like button, please? Okay, why need to minus 25 and 18? I will explain this one more time at the side here, okay? Using green. So I want, part B again, yeah? I want 18 boxes. I have 25 boxes. To throw away, 25 minus 18 equal 7 boxes. Because the question asks us, packed into 18 boxes in total. I only want 18 boxes, so I need to throw away 7 boxes. These 7 boxes, of course, cannot throw. I just merge to form 7 boxes of 12. Instead of boxes of 6, I form 7 boxes of 12. Okay? I merge to form 7 boxes of 12, and therefore, I will have 18 minus 7 to give us 11 boxes of 6. Okay? Can understand so far? Any questions? Alright. Okay, everybody okay? Okay, if you are clear, once again, thank you for joining our live. If you would like me to explain any parts a little bit clearer, you can stay behind and ask questions. Otherwise, I will see you guys again next week on our regular time at 7:30 p.m. What day we do P6? This is the day that we do P6. Every Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m. Okay? Yes, I can zoom out. Please don't worry, the solutions will be uploaded. And I will see you guys again next week, same time. Thank you very much for spending your Tuesdays with me. Thank you. Bye. Thanks a lot. You are the best too. Thank you. Bye. For those of you who are still here, let me just quickly show you that we do have science live stream every Mondays at 7:30 for P6 as well. Usually P6, but they will go through some previous year's concepts as well, okay? And our secondary live stream is on Wednesdays at 7:30, okay? Alright, so please feel free to tune in again tomorrow for the secondary live stream. I will stay behind to answer some burning questions you may have. Otherwise, I will see you again next week on Tuesday at 7:30 p.m., okay? Thank you very, very much, everybody. Thank you for sharing the live, for liking the live, for staying till so late with me. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Good night. Bye-bye. Remember to drink a lot of water, okay? I will stay for another few minutes to answer some questions you have. All right. Which center are you teaching at? I am teaching at our Fair Park Center, Woodlands Center, and Tampines Center. All 3 centers. Do you do standard P5 math? Usually, the live streams are catered to both P5 and P6, unless specifically stated that it's P6, where we do certain things that are not covered in P5, like pie charts, speed, and circles. Okay? Yes, I can go back to question 4, no worries. Here you go. I'm so sorry for shifting. Let me change this up a little bit so you can see clearer. There we go. Okay? Alright, any other questions? Do you do P6 foundation math and science live stream? It's not very widely asked for, so we do not really do foundation. But sometimes, some of the questions, we do cater to our foundation students as well, in the sense that the questions are more basic general knowledge questions, so yes. And yep, our center have foundation math, we do. We do have foundation math, yes, for P6 levels. Any other questions? Thank you for staying. Thank you so much. I am still answering some questions that you may have. Class size. Our class size really vary. We have 2 modes of learning. We have the physical mode and online mode. Yep, hybrid. So sometimes if the students cannot make it in class, they can always join online, no worries. We also provide recording. So back to the class size question. The class sizes really varies from class to class, but usually we can fit a good about maybe 7, 8 and above. But of course, some of our classes are completely filled already for our physical slots. If you would like to get in touch with us, you can head on to our website for a free trial. This is our channel, our website, mastermaths.com.sg, to head on and get a free trial class, okay? Yes, I can go back to question 3. Here you go. Okay. Is all lessons free for online? On TikTok, yes, every Tuesdays at 7:30, it's free for all our TikTok viewers and Instagram viewers. But our regular classes with MasterMaths, there is a fee to it. But I would be very confident to say that the fees are not very expensive. One of the lower ones in the market already. If you would like to get in touch to ask us about fees, to ask us about class sizes, things like that, you can maybe leave us your number. We will get someone to get in touch with you. You can DM us your number. We will get in touch with you, okay? Thank you. Thank you very much. See you next week. Bye. How much is the fees per month? You can head on to our website to check it out. All right. Can we do Sec 2 math? It will be tomorrow. Secondary math live stream is tomorrow, okay? Anything else? For those of you who are still here and not asking question, how was your day today? Maybe I ask you. Was your day good? What did you all do today? Have you eaten? Very tired. Oh, me too. Yeah, tiring for you too, I see that. How was your math WA1? Was it okay? I'm going to stay for another 5 minutes, okay? We can chit-chat. Let me get to know you a little bit more as well. Easy, wow, that's great. I hope you get a good grade. See you next week. You did a baseline test. What is a baseline test? Is it like a topical sort of review? Is that what a baseline test is? Great that you found your test easy. That means you have remembered whatever that has been taught. So that's wonderful. Okay. Wow, still quite a number of people joining. Hi, we have actually ended the live already. I'm just staying to see whether there are some questions from potential parents and students alike. We will open up the Q&A for another 2 more minutes and then we will call it a day, okay? Thank you for sharing the live. Thank you very much. Once again, this has been a great time sharing the lesson with you guys. My name is Coach Shahira and we are from MasterMaths. Together with me here, actually, you don't see them in the background. We have our videographer who has done up the setup so nicely. And we have our Farrer Park Center Manager who is behind to answer some questions as well. All right. Okay, I think I will call it a day. Oh no, some of you have a lot of homework. I hope you have enough rest while doing homework as well. I am a math teacher, of course, yes. Okay, I think I will end the live here today. Naisha, I'll see you again next week, I hope. And for the rest of you, I will see you guys again next Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. I am from MasterMaths. I teach at mastermaths.com.sg. Bye, ta-ta. Bye, everybody. Good night. Have a good rest. Have a good weekend ahead. And happy Chinese New Year to those celebrating. Happy holidays to those who are not. I'll see you again next week. Have a good rest, everybody. Bye. Bye. Good night. Bye.